the access gap with institutions. And that's what we're here to talk about and hold them accountable, guys. We're going to be calling them up on this show. Who gets in the room? Who gets to talk to an institution? Who gets the time? And then they have you leave. They discuss amongst themselves. And then they have what's called executive session. All right. They have what's called executive session. So listen, they can get things done. The institution can get things done and you'll never know who did it. They have executive session to where they can close down the rest of the meeting to even other board members and have a private, still board level discussion, but private. They can either choose to have minutes taken or not and reconvene. Okay, so you have to understand what you're dealing with when you're dealing with an institution, because you're dealing with an entity, a legal entity, a full body of people who are acting in a way that they are not involved with directly at some level, but they are very much involved. And I'm not saying anything nefarious. I'm saying it can be, and it is when you aren't included at the table and you live in the community or you benefit from that institution, or you should. Institutions have massive amounts of money and massive amounts of influence, and we need to understand it, guys, because here's the thing. Try to call an institution in your community. It's almost impossible to get through. Who are you supposed to call? You don't know the names of the people on the inside of these institutions or who to ask for, or and without a website, you wouldn't even know where to start. Meanwhile, in other communities, we have to consider this. These same people are at their Thanksgiving dinners, their cookouts, their poker nights, their lodge meetings, other committee meetings, right? On the golf course. If they want to talk to the Franklin Institute, they already know someone on the board. They don't have to guess or get past the gatekeeper. They can just invite that person out to drinks, or they know they're going to see them later on this week for a charity event or golf outing. For us, the best we can do is perhaps talk to the ticket clerk when they are even at the Franklin Institute. You don't have anybody on the inside of that institution. In fact, the people who run that institution likely aren't even there when you're there. You'll never see the people that actually run the institution. And if you saw them, you wouldn't know who they were. They would just seem like a normal person walking through. The board members don't work there. They work elsewhere. They come and donate their time. It's amazing how insulated institutions are. That's what I want you to understand about this show is power equals access, right? Institutions operate as if they're community anchors, but most community members can't even reach them. And the DEI initiatives don't fix that structural barrier, guys. This real divide isn't money, it's access. Who do you know? That's what I'm advocating on this show. Who do you know? We're going to see who I know. We're going to prove it. We're going to prove how much we can move the needle with our phone calls, with our advocacy, with our fundraising efforts. We're going to talk about it, all right? Because I want to educate you on what an institution is. Name me one institution. Leave it in the comments, right? We know our educational institutions. The Big Five is easy to call off, right? Penn, LaSalle, Temple, Villanova, St. Joe's.